Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday, Super Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. And I'm going to bring in some amazing cards here. I'm going to bring in the angel affirmation cards to bring the angel guidance in for you and them. I'm going to bring in the Light of Justice Oracle, which can also bring through career messages and anything that's going on in your daily life as well to do with finances and work. I'm going to bring in the Inner Child Oracle to see what's been healed deep within, any wounds that are coming up, the Twin Flame Answers and Illumination, and the new Mythic Tarot. So we're going to use quite a few decks of cards to tap in today. Now, before I even shuffle the cards, they give me an intuitive message to give to you. It's so important you pay attention to the signs that you see, especially signs that they're about to come forward and that you need to be patient, because I guarantee you, your person is watching you. They're either watching you through social media or they're watching you in their mind. You know, they've got their eye on you. They may even be asking questions about you if they know you from a circle of friends, or maybe they know your family, or they've got their eye on you. They're working out what the next steps are. So it's so important you keep your faith and you trust the journey and you focus on yourself as well. Your own career, your own self-healing, things you're doing, things you enjoy. It's so important you get the balance right, because sometimes you feel stressed out and triggered because you're so focused on them, it's just draining your energy. And they will feel that too. It's much more healthy if you're focusing on your career or your passions or your dreams or your goals or your own health and well-being, your own spiritual practices. Maybe doing spiritual exercises like meditation or going for a walk or just doing something you enjoy. It uplifts your vibration. You know, just spending 5 minutes a day in gratitude changes everything and turns things around. And you're receiving signs. They're giving me specifically ladybirds. You know, we call them ladybirds here in the UK, ladybugs, because ladybugs are a symbol of a love opportunity or luck on your side, or something big is coming. It's also a symbol about spring and doors opening. You may be seeing numbers like 1313, reminding you to have faith because those doors are opening. So I feel we're being shown that things are happening. You may receive specific guidance about your journey, like you may hear or see your person's name or someone who looks like them, or you may see someone driving the same car as them, or you're being shown the way. You may also be seeing previews of what's to come through your dreams. So if you have a vivid dream that you meet up or you talk again, or you get married, or you're holding hands, or you're making love, or that's a huge sign of what's ahead. You may even see that in your physical reality. You may see other people coming back in touch, or you may see people holding hands. So be very aware as the observer of what's going on around you and within you, because it's showing you the truth. So let's shuffle and see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the angel guidance for you today? What's the angel guidance coming through for you today? What's the guidance? I want a clear card. I'm going to take that one. And what's the guidance coming through for them today? I feel it's that one there. And what's the guidance coming through for the journey today? The guidance for the journey. They're giving me the affirmation to say, I am beautiful. So if you affirm that, you're going to see beauty in yourself, in them, in others, in the whole situation and the world around you. And I feel Archangel Jophiel will assist you with that. So what do you need to know about work or anything that's going on in your physical reality? What's the message coming through for you? Okay, and what's the message coming through for them? What's the message for them in their physical reality? What's going on? And what about the journey? So I'm just going to the cards that I'm being guided to take out here. What's the message from your inner child? Straight out. What's the message from their inner child? And what's the message for the journey from the inner child? What's the message? What's the lesson? What's the guidance coming through for you about your person, or about what you need to do, or no? That's something you need to do. What's the guidance coming through for them? And what's the guidance for the journey? Straight out. Wow. And then with the tarot, what's the current circumstances for you right now? Jump straight out there. Flying out. What's the current circumstances for them, or what do we need to be aware of that they may be experiencing today? And what's the guidance for the journey today? What's the guidance, please, angels, for the journey today? One card. Wow. Okay. Let's see what's going on there. So the first message coming through for you is limitations. Now, I feel you're being guided to move out of limiting beliefs or limitations in your mind about being good enough, about what you can have and what you can do. Because you can do, have and be anything in this lifetime, but you must believe in yourself. Limitations can affect every area of your life, so it can affect what you are thinking is possible for you in your love relationship. It can affect what you think is possible for you with finances, or your job you're doing, or things in your physical body. So if you move beyond limitations and lack mentality, you'll recognize how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are, and how amazing life is, and that you are powerful and that you can break free of anything that's happened before. If someone's saying to you, oh, you can't do this because of this reason or that reason, instead of agreeing with them, say, no, I'm not taking that. This is a limitless, vast universe. I believe in miracles. I believe in the law of attraction. I know that I am a manifester. I know that I am source energy, liquid love. I know that God created me in his image, and that created an I am presence in me that makes anything possible for me. Because with God, all things are possible. So this is about you breaking free of the past, or what you've done in the past, or how you've seen things before. And it says, obstacles are not what they seem. So remember, if there's an obstacle or a challenge or a delay, it's actually creating the way. And obstacles are sometimes there to protect you until the time is right for you to come back together, until they are in a better energy to be with you, or as things align and prepare. So an obstacle, there could be a delay while the right things manifest for you. So have faith in divine timing. So obstacles are not what they seem. It says you can get around them with careful thought, or simply choose something better for you. So remember, in work, if something doesn't seem to be going to plan or working right, or maybe you've been rejected from a job, a rejection is a redirection to something that's better for you. And that better will bring in more money, more responsibility, maybe more security, more responsibility, whereas you are in a job where there's responsibility, and that may be what you want, which brings satisfaction in, promotion, many more opportunities. So remember, you're always being redirected, so you're never rejected. When we get rejected, we think we've done something wrong, or we're not good enough, or we failed in some way, and that's just not true. In spiritual truth, we're being shown a new door, something better ahead, something wonderful, with blessings we can't yet see. And it's the same when things seem to be going wrong in the connection. There's a blessing you can't yet see. So it's not going wrong at all. It's actually going right and falling into place. It may just be bringing up frustration in you, or triggers that God wants you to heal first. So break out of limiting beliefs. A limiting belief is, oh, they're always going to stay with a karmic partner, or they're never going to change, or they're never going to do this or this or this. So instead of judging them and what they are doing, focus more on what you're doing. And remember, with God, all things are possible. So give it to God. God will create the way. And I love this because you deserve peace. You've got Archangel Chamuel coming through, who is the finding angel. And he helps you to find what you are seeking. So if you want to seek a new job or a new way of looking at things, he will help you to seek that. But today he's helping you to choose peace, because you are deserving of peace. And that may be what you really want right now. Maybe you're feeling drained, tired, like you've had enough. And you're thinking, I just need some peace, some relief from what I'm going through. And that could be in your emotions or your physical body if you're going through ascension. So affirm, I am deserving of peace. I choose peace. I choose harmony and tranquility. Harmony and tranquility are mine. So Chamuel saying, as the archangel of personal and global peace, I can bring you, and they give me a little block there. So you may need to find peace with the fact that you're not communicating, or things haven't yet been said. They give me that block there, that delay. So you can find peace even in the challenging times. Remember, challenges, obstacles are not what they seem. They're bringing something better in, a better time, a better vibration, a better energy. So Chamuel is saying, I can bring you to a place, which means in your mind, of serenity, no matter what the source is of your unease. And he can also help you to find a place, whether it's a physical place you go to, or a place in your mind, or a place in your home, where you can find those moments of peace, no matter what the unease. So in other words, whatever is seeming to cause an unrest in you, a restless energy or chaos or anxiety, you can move beyond that through choosing peace today. and breaking free of limits, because it's also the way the fear, the ego keeps us in limits, thinking, oh, it will always be this way. And another great way to move everything forward in your life is to be grateful. So your inner child is reminding you to be grateful, because gratefulness, being grateful, gratitude is one of the most healing things you can do, because it's also one of the most multiplying things you can do. If you are grateful for one thing, it will multiply into 10 things. If you are grateful, then God will give you so much more to be grateful for. Be grateful for your life today. Be grateful for the fact that you can watch this video on your device, what you're watching it on, that you've got internet. Be grateful that you are breathing in the air, that you woke up this morning. People didn't. Be grateful for the life you're living. Be grateful for the way your person has opened you up to the truth in you and the way that you experience emotion. You've come here to feel, and you certainly feel on this journey. You feel great some days, you may feel bad some days, but you are alive. So be grateful for your life. So practice gratitude daily, appreciate the abundance in your life, and then the abundance will grow. So if you want more money, be grateful for the money you've got now, and the money you want will come, it will grow. If you've got a job, even if you're not keen on it and you want to change it, be grateful you've got that job, and then something better will come. If things don't seem to be going right with your person, just be grateful for them. Be grateful for everything you've learned through them. If you're in silence right now, be grateful for the time to give back to you. So be grateful for everything. And when we're grateful, that's when we also find faith. And we remember how blessed we are instead of how stressed we are. It says, keep faith in your heart and trust in the divine plan. There's always a plan. And on this journey, remember, you go through things on your own to find faith. So at times, and this may be one of those times, you think, I really wish my person was there for me. Because maybe you've been through something recently and you wish you could just ring them up and tell them about it, or they could actually be there with you through it. But the reason why they can't be or they won't be, it's not to punish you or because God is punishing you. It's because God wants you to know how strong you are, that you are independent, that you can handle it yourself because you have angels around you and you have God's love. And that's when you find faith and you recognize that you are supported and that you are strong and it's going to be okay. And when you get through that situation, you recognize, wow, I got through this, I can get through anything. And that buoys your faith. And when you have strong faith, it allows you to set strong boundaries. And then you don't get walked on. You speak your truth. You say what's on your mind, but you do it in a very kind and loving, gentle way. You set boundaries down. You know what you deserve. And you're being guided to surrender right now, as we all are in 2025, to set your boundaries. So you don't think, oh, I'm going to do this and this. If you've done it before and not got the results you seek, you're going to think, I'm going to do it differently now. I'm going to bide my time. I'm going to let them come to me. I know my worth and my value. I'm going to appreciate myself more. So you set healthy boundaries by respecting yourself and others. So you think, okay, I'm going to wait until they're free to be with me. I'm going to wait. Instead of pursuing them or chasing them or, making them come to you, let them come to you. Remember, the egg is like the divine feminine. The sperm is like the divine masculine. And the egg doesn't chase the sperm chases the egg. Now, I'm not talking about gender here or birth or anything like that. I'm talking about the feminine and masculine energy, whether you're a guy or a gal. Let your person come to you. And forgive if you have to, because you have to forgive them to be able to move into a relationship with them. You have to forgive them to be able to offer them your cup fully. And that starts by fully giving back to you. The person you may need to forgive today is actually yourself, for maybe not setting boundaries in the past, for maybe not being as grateful as you should have been, for not being as in tune with your own feelings and thoughts as maybe you once were, for maybe craving them to fill you up instead of filling up your own cup. So forgive everything and rise. And Archangel Chamuel will also help you to forgive so you can work on peace. Because when you forgive, you feel more peaceful. You feel more relaxed. You find more faith because you know everything's working out for you. Because you know that God will give you this cup. So this cup of love is coming in for you. And you've got the tidal wave there as well, because this is also a huge sign that you can master your emotions. And it's about honouring your body, the relationship you have with yourself, knowing your own worth, knowing your own truth. And the Ace of Cups is also a huge symbol of a new beginning coming in as you move towards June. So a new beginning to be more in tune with you through gratitude, self-love, setting boundaries down, finding your faith, and most importantly, breaking through any limiting beliefs or any limitations and knowing you can have the world because you deserve that. So the message coming through for them is a message from Archangel Honiel. As the grace of God, I can help you to connect to your ability to manifest magic through the divine feminine. Now that's really powerful because they see the magic in you. So most of you watching right now are divine feminines. When you class yourself as a divine feminine, doesn't matter again, like I said, what gender you are. So your person will be the masculine. And they are finding magic through you. They are finding their power through you, through your light, through your authenticity, through your integrity, through the person that you are. And they feel connected to the power that is you. And when they connect with you in that way, they feel harmony and magic fill their life. So they are connected to you, the power of the divine feminine, and they are feeling that harmony. And I feel Archangel Raguel, even though this is Honiel is calming their minds and bringing in peace. Archangel Raguel is harmonizing things to bring them back into your life. Now, I feel the big message I've got coming through here is that what they are doing right now is short term. It doesn't matter how long term their connections have been, whether they've been in a long job, a job for a long term time, like they've been in it for years, or they may have been in a long term relationship, or whatever it is they're doing. It's short term compared with what they have with you, because your love is forever, it's eternal, and it's definitely long term. And whatever they're doing now is short term to be with you in the long term. You're their end game, you're their end result, you're where they belong. And you've got fireworks here for a reason. So remember, the fireworks is the spark between you. And that spark and that emotion, that feeling never goes away. It says this position is temporary. So if you're in separation, it's temporary. If they're in a karmic situation, it's temporary. If they're in something they don't want to be doing, like a job they don't like, or they're doing addiction, or it's all temporary. It says don't be too attached to it. And they are really releasing their attachments right now to things in their physical reality, realizing that they deserve to be happy too, that they deserve the magic and the wonder that you bring into their life. They only get that with you, the divine feminine. And the wood snake, remember, is releasing the attachment, releasing anything that they've been holding on to that they have outgrown. They are ready to shed that skin, even though they're afraid. So no worries. It says you'll find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. So they may be scared of making this change, but the change they need to make and they have to make and they are being guided to make will fill their life with so much more blessings and prosperity and love. And there's so many amazing things on the horizon. What they are being guided to do right now is to trust and have faith in themselves and the universe, and to trust the process to move them where they're meant to be. Because a lot of the time they're in fear of making change because they're not trusting themselves enough. They're not trusting they'll be safe, or they'll be protected, or that they have what it takes. And they also want to do this in a very courteous way. It says, show courtesy and respect in all interactions. Kindness is key. And this is another reason why they're taking the time right now, why they may have cut themselves off from you, or they're being silent, because they respect and honour you. And they want to do this the right way. And in all their interactions, kindness is key. And they want to split up with people amicably, or they want to move on from certain things in an amicable way. And they want to do it the right way instead of just doing it shadily, or, with some element of surprise or some element of stress. They want to do it the right way. And they're ready for this adventure. They're ready. They're motivated enough to do that. They know what they desire. So they are seeking adventures. So seek adventure and new experiences. Life is a journey. So they're starting to recognize that what they can have with you is definitely long term, but they are also being shown that they need to release the things in their life to be able to go on these adventures and do things differently. And their angels are motivating them in that way. To stay motivated and driven, your goals are within reach, to not give up, to move forward fearlessly. A lot of them will be doing things that remind them to have fun. Like they could be going boating, they could be playing sports, they could be going places, doing things. But what they're recognizing more and more is that they are awakening to this love, awakening to change in their life. They want to give you that cup. They want to come back into your life. They want to do this in a very equal way. So the fact that you've got 2 6s is them overcoming the ego. 6, ego, death, ego healing, and also the fact that they want to be able to give to you everything that you deserve. So this is the reunion when they can give to you, and you may be devastated right now or feeling hurt or pain because they're not around you, but it's because they want to be able to give everything to you. So fill up your own cup. I feel they can sense your misery in some way at what they seem to have done to you. And remember, that's your perception. They already feel bad enough. They want to come forward with an equal offer to you, to be able to give equally, to show you they love you and care about you, to give you all these gold pentacles so that you aren't miserable and they aren't miserable. So I am feeling a big shift here around now in June. So something big is happening between now and June. Something could even be happening here on the 6/6 portal. Okay, on the 6th of June. But what I'm really feeling is they are as miserable as you are if you're not together. So it's so important you fill up your own cup instead of sitting around thinking how bad everything is, because God is protecting the both of you right now. So the energy around the journey is trust that others' journeys are perfect for them as yours is for you. And find happiness on your own path. Now that's such an important message, because you may be looking at their journey thinking, why are they doing it that way, or why is that happening? And their journey is their journey. So as much as your journeys are interlinked, they also have to learn their own way. And it's up to you to allow them to do that. Your journey is perfect for you, and their journey to your union is perfect for them. And it's the same with other people's journeys. You may look at someone else and think they've got it so easy. They haven't. You just perceive it that way because to you, your journey seems to be the hardest journey. And that's because it's your journey and your lessons and your growth. So affirm, I find happiness on my own path. So focus on your own dreams, express gratitude, and then you'll easily see all the signs the angels send to let you know we're here helping you. And that was really what I said right at the beginning of the reading. It's so important right now you observe and notice and understand what the signs that you see are showing to you. And if you're not sure, ask the angels to clarify. I've done videos and videos about what signs mean, but this is about knowing that success is ahead. And there's going to be fast changes, especially as you move towards April. And this can be to do with work as well. Work, money, more money. This can be connected with a goal or a dream you have. Maybe you're going into business or you're after something new. There's going to be success. So I feel this is a very potent time right now. As we move towards Easter, there's going to be success and you're going to feel this way. So fast changes, you may even see 555 or dragonflies. So you'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. So go with the flow. So it's about changes at work, but really this is about changes in your connection. It says you'll be leaving something suddenly. So this could also be them leaving their karmic partner. You give me fear. Lots of fear around it though. It may happen suddenly. They may not even know it's going to happen until perhaps an hour before it happens. So they're going to leave something suddenly. Maybe you do. Maybe you're in your own karmic situation. You're being guided to leave that behind. You may even find that suddenly they're not around you and you're thinking, why? It's to lead to success so they can go within and process. But ultimately what I'm feeling here is fast karmic endings and fast changes. So things are going to turn around quickly. And it could be dramatic when it happens. So you're being guided to go with the flow. And that will lead to success. It says the faith, and they give me the word faith, the path that you are on, filled with faith, will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you along the way. You're on track. So you're on track to success. You're on track to the karmic ending. You're on track to whatever it is you're wanting right now. So have faith and surrender. So important this card to come up because this is the lesson for the Divine Feminine right now. Let go. And surrender to the flow of life and trust the process. Make things lighter. And maybe find your sanctuary within where you can pray about this, give it to heaven. Maybe you go somewhere and Archangel Chamuel will guide you to go there that makes you feel better. And trust in what you feel inside because you are their Queen of Cups. You're their ultimate wish fulfillment. You're the one that turns them on. You're the one that makes their heart beat faster. You're the one they are spiritually bound to. And you're both going through a healing right now. So find that healing today and surrender because surrender allows you to find peace. So it's not about giving up, moving on. It's about throwing your hands in the air and saying, I give this to you, God. I give this to you. Because when you're trying to fight against that limitation in your mind, where you feel blocked by it, where you're trying to fight the resistance because you're trying to go the wrong way. What you resist persists. So if you just allow things to unfold naturally, you give it to God, you surrender, you remember that rejection is a redirection, a delay creates the way, a separation is a preparation, and all of that, then you know that you are safe. And then you'll be given, in exchange for your worries, peace. And you'll find peace. Because you have to find peace on this journey. Your person wants to make changes. They want to be free. They want to leave their karmic situation. They want to leave their bad decisions. They want to start again with you, because life with you is an adventure. And it's what they're being guided towards. They can only fight against their natural instincts of being with you for so long until it takes a toll of them physically, emotionally. And the wood snake is already stripping things away. So if your person's been through a tower moment recently, or a loss, or they've been through something big, it's the way the wood snake is preparing them for the big changes in their life they need to make. So sometimes the wood snake will do it gradually, like a domino effect. So imagine you've got a domino, and then another domino falling over. There may be a small tower, and then another small tower, and then maybe something a bit bigger to get them strong enough emotionally and mentally to face the big tower that's coming, which could be the big karmic ending or the big change in their life or whatever it is. So they may go through small towers first to create and be able to handle and deal with the big towers later on. So trust the love. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.